What is it, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Credit Like Live channel thing. Yeah, we're vibing here. I don't know anymore. Do your best bear could say hi. See this? Nope, movable arms. Hey Backstreet. Hey Mad Hatter. We just kind of vibing here. What's up? Nothing much. I directing a play that I wrote for my school. Creative writing class is going well. I feel like there's things going on. I'm just forgetting that thing on. It's weird. Itchy skin. So how are all you guys? Like, what's up? What's been going down? Mm-hmm. Simply police him like that. It's snowing where I'm at? Well, it's snowing here too, and we're being called off school Monday because of how bad it's gonna get, like we did for the last 2 weeks, which I don't mind. We're online anyway. I almost look like it. Oh my gosh! Yes! Whoop! Good, I just got part of my solo costume. By solo costume, are you talking about like your costume for performing a solo, like a standalone costume, or are you doing a costume of a red solo cup, like spiel? I don't know. Oh yeah. Um. Also, my school is finally gonna do a musical, and auditions were yesterday. Ooh, what's the musical? What's the musical? VP on the 15th of January. You said that Kobe was safe. What happened? Fame Junior. That moment when you choose a really good musical, but then they make it the junior version. No one likes that. If I'm being completely honest, going back up to Colby, none of us really know. Okay. This is poisoned somehow. What the heck is this made out of? What? What? That's how my school names all. That's how all my. That's how my school names all the musicals. Well, technically, they don't name them. They just pick musicals to perform, and the junior version, because I'm guessing you go to like an elementary school or a middle school, they'll do the junior version of things. Middle school, yeah. So, guess who I stumbled upon today? Me just. Yeah, Kobe's back. It was a funny story of how I found him. Funny thing is, I didn't lose him. I didn't. Turns out, BP, may I train my flock of parakeets to defend the crawdad like. Go ahead. As long as they don't eat the crawdads, because a lot of birds like crawdads. Ooh, my hair be looking fine. Ooh. Anyway, so Colby funny story. I didn't lose him. I left him on my desk, and my sister stole him, and my sister has had him for the last couple weeks, and that's where Kobe's been, in my sister's room. I found him because I asked her if I could use her tablet to edit today's video, and then I saw this just on her dresser. I don't go in her room, like, barely at all, so I wouldn't have known unless I went up there, in which I did. So, I found Colby. He will be back and prominent. Yes, exactly. It's rude to steal in general, but then you decide to steal Colby. Like, I feel like I don't need to punish her because you guys will go after her and punish her yourselves. So, yeah. Colby was held hostage. Yes, but the search and rescue team was able to find him. So we are in a good place now, boys. We're in a good place. There we go. The hat shouldn't fall down all the time now. So, like, I want to get a very miniature shelf and put Colby right here for, like, my regular videos, just so that, yeah. That happened to me, except my dog stole it. Ooh. Gotta just grabs parakeet, go friend, avenge Colby. Yes. Also, one thing I'd like to point out is that we will be celebrating Colby's birthday. It's July 13th. So we will be celebrating it. Yeehaw. I can also use it as a baseball. Go fetch! I'm kidding. I still got Colby. See, and now I say that these two fight to the death for the position of my channel mascot. Fight, 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 fight. Come here, stare. Nibble, nibble, no. No, 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 no. I'm an idiot sometimes. Not sometimes, all the time. Colby will go back into the chalice. Not Colby's ears just sticking out of the chalice. I don't know how many of you guys watched it yet, but I actually hinted to my refinding of Colby in today's video by drawing a picture of Colby as a human, and it's very ever so slightly. But, like, in between the video of me drawing it on paper and the video of me drawing it digitally, there's a frame of Colby sitting there. So, yeah. And once I get my Roman U2s in the mail, my Roman U2s will also be prominent on here. I'm missing Ant-Man for this. So you're missing nothing. Great. I'm sorry. You're not what anyone wants. Could I pull this off? I'm pulling it off, boys. Colby hat. Colby hat. I take my hand off it and it gets really heavy in the front. Okay, so funny story this week. Yes, Colby hat. Friday night. Was it Friday? No, it was Thursday. It was Thursday? Thursday or Friday night. I don't know. Wait, no, yesterday was Friday night. Yeah, so Thursday night. So I watched this YouTuber called Joinin, and he does Twitch streams in which he edits into his YouTube videos. He does interactive chat stuff, he does everything. But for one of his Twitch streams, he did a voice impressions contest. And he has a generally smallish audience. Not small by any means of anything, but in terms of major YouTuber people, he has 300,000, yeah. What was I thinking the first time? He had this voice impressions contest, and this is the one day I'm conveniently on his Twitch, and I'm like, "Okay, that sounds fun," and so I signed up. They all ended up being, little soprano 12-year-olds, such as myself. I'm not 12, but I very could well be mistaken as a 12-year-old. And there's this girl who did an elephant impression, she won. There's this girl who did a phone operator impression, she went on there to do corpse, but she also, was told to do a phone operator, and she got 2nd place. I went up there with a blue impression and a Yoshi impression. Okay, the way the chat responded, I still don't know how I got, like, 2nd to last place. I was pretty low on the list, nothing to complain about. I got to one-on-one call a YouTuber that I watch, which I was bouncing off the walls. There's just, you know. Um, but I did my Yoshi impression. I did my Blue Clues impression, and once he posts the video of the voice impressions contest, I will be doing a reaction video to it because it's only right, you know? You know, I gotta do a reaction video to it. And then, yeah, I also did a shameless self promotion. So so within the next week, if you see a spike in my subscribers by like 5, then that's probably why, because he asked for my name and he's like, "You don't have to say your name or whatever, but like, do you want to go by anything?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, my YouTube name is Video President 102." And then I earned 3 subscribers after the Twitch stream, and I'm over here like, so once, permanently gets put up on YouTube where more people could see it, might grow a little bit. Okay, I'm done doing that. So yeah, and I'm still living off of that because that was very cool. My hair did a whoop and I'm loving it. My hair is just a vibe today. It doesn't look dead, which is amazing. Yes, hashtag self promo. I'm like, okay, a little shameless self promotion here. My YouTube name is Video President 102, and they joked on because he didn't understand what I was saying. He's from Australia, and I'm like Video President 102, so I typed it in our um, it's cereal and then milk. I'm not a psychopath. Anyway, so Joynan is from Australia, so I don't think he comprehended what I was saying because it's something he says a lot. So I said, Video President 102, and I typed it in the chat. He's like, "Oh, president," and we joked about how I could probably do a president impression because I am president. I could have made a jab at how I'm a Key Club president and made that a joke, like I'm president of something so tiny, but nice. You're getting popular, and I just made fan art of you and your friends. Really nice. You know what could also work for Colby? Instead of getting a shelf, it might hurt him a little bit, but I could thumbtack his tail to the wall. He'll just be hanging like this. Or like we could have it hanging this way so you can see his face. Yeah, we could come on, I need to thumbtack you. Come on. We could thumbtack him to the wall like this. I'll see if I can make the basket. Shot. Okay, I'll try to aim over here. I just rolled over. Are you gonna go in at all in your life? That'll make it easier for me. Oh, come on. I put milk before cereal. Have fun with that. One thing that I find like a weird design choice with Colby is that the ears are gray. There is nothing else gray on Colby except for the ears, which I find strange. Like the paws on gray, this part isn't gray, it's actually white, but then the ears are gray. Like you could have made them like a dark purple or something. You can hear Colby's eye hitting the cup. You're not wrong. I did it! Look at his little ears. You both doing it wrong. It's bowl milk, then cereal. Is putting milk in before the cereal, like, an across the world thing? I live in America. I'm American. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Actually, I haven't been on the Discord in a hot second. Gonna pop on there real quick live and see what's popping over there. It has not crossed my mind to check the Discord at all, so I'm kind of lousy in that sense. But you know what? Here we are, you know? Here we go. Drama Club. You cut the milk carton in half with milk inside it, then cereal. That's the best thing I've heard all day. We are all Americans, VP. I mean, how am I supposed to know? You guys are speaking very odd. Are you sure that's not German or something? We're gonna cock the wagon, mouth face. We have all said it. We've all said what? I I say a lot of things. It's kind of hard to know. I'm America, don't worry. I'm just weird. Yes, you are America. You are the physical embodiment of the country America. Haha, fist bump. Um, I mean, we're all here, so I mean, we're all weird. Obviously, if you watch me and you're normal, it's either you're lying or you don't belong here. Like, see, I'm not like other people. I'm quirky, you know? You know? Discord is still loading. Ow. Okay, so hear me out. So join-in, which is the we bully the normal. Yes, we do. But normal's a very loose term, so we don't actually know who to bully, so we just bully everyone. Yeah. So that YouTuber join-in that I was talking about, I'm not like other queers. I could see join-in being the brother of Jeff Blum, and once you both, if you see him side by side and you hear him talk, you could definitely, yes, you know? You definitely, yes. Whoa. I need to stop lifing, because that'd be great. So, go, you want to see the fan art I've made? Yes, I do. Very much so. So, I don't know if I told you guys or if something that needs to be heard or anything, or like I need to say. I meant to put VP where go was dang autocorrect. Autocorrect is a sly person. Or thing. Who knows? Gonna cock the wagon, mouth face. We're gonna cock the wagon, mouth face. Okay, so scratches. But what I wanted to tell a story. Oh yeah. So we had it says you're online. Cause I am online, yes. So we're having an audition for this musical called And the World Goes Around. It's basically a compilation of a lot of songs. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it's just a conglomerate of songs. It's not actually a musical. It's by the same guy who did Chicago, which we were supposed to do this year, but due to COVID we can't. And I auditioned to do this song called Arthur in the Afternoon, and I'm like, there's only one song that could live up to the craziness of that song, and it's Showstop and Number. So I auditioned with Showstop and Number. And the judges were very confused, but I think they liked it because I got a solo, so, you know? Oh, on Tumblr. You'll have to leave the link. I don't go on Tumblr, so go ahead and pop it on there. Ow, that hurted. Hurt. I should probably start going on Tumblr more. Or maybe not. I don't know. I never know. It's a part of my brand, not knowing, you know? The problem is I don't know how to put the link because I'm on iPad, so yeah. Well, why am I thinking so hard about this? I was reading something while thinking about that, so it took longer to. Should I just play middleman? I don't know. I don't know what you're meaning by that. What was I was thinking about something earlier. Oh yeah. Uh I think you're on the Discord. If you have Discord, you could pop it on there. Or if you tag me it on Twitter, I mean not Twitter, Tumblr. If you tag me in it on Tumblr, I will see it. I will go right now. Oh, not me searching up things. Okay, tumblr.com. It's been a hot second and I haven't missed you, but here we go. And I will check that out. Yeah. Oh, cracked my back. That was a snap. Woo. I haven't posted it yet. Hold on. Oof. Oh gosh, I forgot how scary Tumblr is. I don't like this. It's been 2 seconds. It hasn't even fully loaded, and I'm already scared. What is Tumblr? I know what Tumblr is. I just have to log in, you dingus. How long has it been since I've been on Tumblr? I think I was on here in like October to change my profile, and that was it. No, the last time I was on Tumblr was to read that fan fiction about how Virgil went to high school and like the soulmate thing, you know? Okay. See you in a sec, drama. Gonna cock the wagon, mouth face. Gonna cock the wagon, mouth face. Forget the hat, it's annoying. There we go. I'm actually logging in the Tumblr for once in my freaking life. So, yeah, I'm nervous and excited. Mostly nervous. VP, you have so many notes. What are notes? I don't know what notes are. You can't freaking life with me. What are notes? Are notes like I don't even know what note. Like, are you talking about like school notes? Because I do have a couple school notes. I think this is my algebra book. Yeah. So this is my notes for algebra. And like it's only a little past the second semester, and I already have more than half of my algebra notes filled out. Your notifications. You could tell how many notifications I have. I'm not signed in yet, so I'm logging in right now. Once I'm logged in, I will see how many notes I have. Like interactions with posts and followers. Oh. Well, I guess I'll see when I walk in, If it ever lets me log in. It's taking 5 years. Do I have any emails? I have no emails. I'm gonna close out that tab so that I could, life. I'm also gonna close that messenger so I know what I'm, lifing. It's taking 5,000 years for Tumblr to load. I put in my email and password about 2 minutes ago. Okay. Hey, Drama Club. That was very unnecessary, but that's the whole my life, just unnecessary. So, yeah. Got to see that you're back and vibing. Itchy neck, go itch. As you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. You want to know one thing that's really fun to do on YouTube? I go on a guest account and I search up my YouTube name and I scroll down and not just my videos come up, but fan videos. Like I saw a couple Gacha Life videos. I actually saw Drama Club's Be More Chill Wattpad Read Aloud, which I thought was really cool. You're back in SWAT. That's amazing. Anyways, I'm going back to spamming VP's Tumblr. Wait, please don't. It's still loading. The login is still loading. Please. Don't spam me. Please don't spam me. And if you guys want, I guess I could go on Tumblr more often if that's where you guys want to interact in things because Tumblr is fun. For some people. I mean, I literally never went on Twitter until about beginning of the school year, and then I started getting into Twitter again. So, yeah. I saw your Wattpad Read Aloud of that Be More Chill fic, like boyfriends or something. Like it was a Be More Chill thing. I could tell. Why am I playing with my hair? I don't do that. I'm gonna refresh the Tumblr page because I have yet to be logged in. Stop! Don't spam me, please. I'm still logging in. I don't want to go back to like 1,000 notifications from you. Okay, I'm finally in. I'm finally in Tumblr. And the first post that I come across is someone. Okay, just gonna go right to my notifications and see what's going on there. Once it loads, I could see a post and I could see where I could post, but like it won't load all the way. Like right now. Owie, my finger. No one. My pathetic existence. Owie, my finger. Now me trying to figure out how Tumblr works. Theater geek. Nice. Likes, following, inbox. Where do I get notifications? Post followers, activity, drafts, edit appearance. Is inbox my notifications? Because there's nowhere that says like notifications or anything. Oh yeah, I could see you. Acting on impulse. Yep. Gotta. OVP will know by all the asks which one is mine. Yeah. You can't stop the gingerbread man. Ask. I'm confused. I don't know. Owie. No, come back here. Chickens who used to steal, I don't steal no more. Yeah, I don't know how Tumblr works. Like, is this? No, that's messages. I'm just trying to confuse you. Well, please stop. I'm already confused enough without people trying intentionally to confuse me. I came on here to do the things. Okay, I'm stopping. Thank you. Any gay. Didn't think you would see that vid of me doing that Wattpad Read Aloud, so that's nice. Go to mentions. Okay, so there's the house, there's the compass, there's the inbox, there's the messaging, there's the activity, and there's my account. What activity? Okay, gotcha. 0 notes, 0 new followers, total 5. Biggest fans, theater geek, and acting on impulse. Of course. I don't know who else it would be. Here it is. Then I mentioned VP, diamonds, and emeralds, and it was cut off until I clicked on it. So I'm gonna click on it in life. This is just the. Wait, no. That's not right. How do I get back to the homepage of Tumblr? Let me go back. I'm so confused. Okay, you know what? Let's try this again. Tumblr.com. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to my dashboard, and we will vibe. I'm probably just gonna go right to your page and see if I can find it there, because I found something I was tagged in, but that ended up being my thing from months ago. Okay, I'm just gonna try this again. Activity, the lightning bolt. Let's go. Well, of course I'm gonna like it. Literally, I love everything that everyone does. Everyone's just so amazing and talented. You know? I find it very not amusing. That's not the word I'm going for. Maybe not fascinating. I find it strange that so many people look up to me in a way of I could probably be considered a decent or like even like the lowest level of online personality, and that makes me very excited and happy. So I'm vibing. Activity once again. Let's click it. Let's see if Tumblr loads this time. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna figure this out. Good to go in me. Wow, Backstreet, we're gonna bring back the stream joke. Hey VP, what's your? I am 5'4.5". Or I might be 5'5" at this point. It's been a solid 6 months until I measure, and since I measured myself. Oh, that's cute. That's amazing. I absolutely love that. That's freaking adorable. I am sending that to the chat. I love the hashtag hey look at this art. I simply love that. Wow. So I look up and little to make eye contact. Look up oh, I just now comprehend what you're saying. Yeah, I'm 5'4.5". Yeah. Like I said, I might be taller because I haven't measured myself in 6 months, but yeah, I'm taller than you're in middle school and you're five. Oh my god. No, you're just tall. I'm not short. Actually, the average height of someone born female is 5'3". I am an inch and a half above that. My mom is exactly 5'3", and I could see the top of her head, and that makes me very happy. See, you're 5'3". That's average, not short, and guys need to know that. People need to know that, just in general, you know? Hakuna Matatas, it's a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. Means no worries for the rest of your days. Yeah, your parents are tall, but like. Oh, hello, wall. I didn't see you there. You know what I haven't done in a very, very hot second on my channel? Do a ukulele cover. It's been a solid year since I did things we used to share. I could probably do it again since my last attempt sucked. My friend asked if I could donate my height to them. Yeah. Well. My legs go squish. It's very cramped under my bunk bed. I have to bend down to just crawl out. So it's very cramped under here. I'm heading to YouTube now, and I'm gonna do YouTubey things. The Advil kicked in, heck yeah. Ooh. Gotta love when that Advil kicks in, you know? A dab. A bazinga, you know? What was I doing? I was doing something. I don't know what I was doing, but whoop, you know? No. No, you don't know. That was stupid. Fun fact, humidity can raise your body temp. I mean, I would think so since, you know, humidity is hot. But I, you know? I mean, you guys been waiting to see him. I don't know why I don't have Chin Mouse on frame. There we go. We brought the boy back. He's ripe. He's tight. He's all things that you love. He's also a mouse. 1, 2. A revenge party, a party that ends with somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge is what it's like. Fun fact, Drama Club, I think you're Dust Mighty's first piece of fan art. So I think they'll be happy to see this, you know? The do right or the fan dub. I don't think fan dubs is a cover, but like, I don't know. And Diamond's definitely going to like this. And guess, you know. Oh, hi, Mad Hatter. Back straight to the Why Don't You Do Right cover. Ooh. My horrible hairline and be like, oh, that is such a bad hairline. Why did I do that? There we go. Oh, heyo. What if I balance him on my head? I'm kind of doing this. This is how I'll just record my next theory video. Just like, what is in my ducks and drink? No. I might be getting more stuff for costly tomorrow. That's pretty cool. So yeah, when the title says Return of a Legend, I wasn't just talking about me, though that also goes to me. I was talking about Colby. I was just waiting for the perfect time to introduce him, and I found it. And I did, and it was cool. You know? Also, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Great choice. I have not watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit in some time. I should probably rewatch it. That actually sounds fun. Sounds pretty dope. I don't know what this is anymore. Check back with this in like 2 years and see where I'm at. Just because, ooh, we do stand Colby, you know. I don't know where was I going with life? I was gonna say something or maybe do something, but I don't know. I don't know. You know. Did anything else fun happen this weekend? Okay. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so against all that I believe in, I'm going back to church tomorrow. Well, I believe in the church I'm going to. I'm saying that like with COVID, I don't think going back is the safest option, but I'm going back to church tomorrow, and that's gonna be fascinating to say the least. We went back in October, but then it was canceled again due to how bad COVID was getting, and church is opening up again, which is pretty cool. I don't think the children's program's opening for a while, which is pretty fun. But actual Sunday services are going back. Jessica Rabbit is what established that I am a furry and I am gay. I'm kidding, no. Well, actually, half of that's true. It wasn't her that did it, but you know. I'm kidding. My fourth then thought my peekaboo glue would go off in the night while we had a sleepover. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, mine did. Yeah, it's a good movie. I watched it for the first time last week because my friend at Tumblr made a Standard Sides AU on it. So I watched you. That's such a mood watching a movie only because there's a Standard Sides AU of it. That's like how I got into MHA, just so I wouldn't be clueless when my two friends talked about it. I liked it. Aerie is my favorite character by far, right next to La Brava. Yeah. Words. They're complicated sometimes. Um, so I'm just gonna sit here and, you know. Oh, there's 6 people here. Hi, 6 people who happen to be watching. Nice to see you. We're vibing. Tomorrow's gonna be. Is that like the date? I don't think dates work like that. I don't know. Wait, Drama was leaving? Oh, night night. Enjoy humanity's 11th hour. It's humanity's 11th hour. And I prepared a thing for the occasion. It's a show. Stop the number. I'm kidding. Oh, hi, Shadow. Nice to see you here. I don't recognize that name. Nice to have you along the board. Uh, yours said you're supposed to press her tummy and pull the ears down. You have to pull your ears down? Are your ears broken? Like, usually you press the stomach and the ears go up, but then, like, the moment you stop pressing them, they go down automatically. So. Mine kind of does have a mind of its own. I'll turn it off, and then sometimes it'll go off in the middle of the night, even though I turned it off. Or sometimes I'll be across the room with no one to press its stomach, and the ears go up. So I think it is possessed, but I don't care. I paid good money for it. Oh, dance competition! How fun! Uh, I hope it turns out well. Um, that reminds me, so this was like years and years ago, but I had this cheer competition. And I remember being really sad because a lot of girls had their hair up in pigtails with like a whole bunch of those fake curls, making their ponytail really poofy and curly and sparkly. And I told mom how much I wanted her to do my hair like that, and she said, "Yeah, next competition." But then she took me out of cheer. I I legit don't know where to go on with this conversation. You know, owie, Kobe, you hurt my fingers. You don't do that, okay? Hold on, what day is that? I don't know what day that is. I'm gonna have to search that up and see what day that is. Get all the way in the back over here. Yeehaw. Don't get caught. Me, tempted to break out in song. Also, me doesn't want to get copyrighted. So I'm searching up on Google right now what day July 13th is so I could plan accordingly. accordion. I could play accordion. Dun, 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 dun. I actually have an accordion, but I can't play it because it's broke, because it's over 100 years old. But yeah, no, they don't go down. That said, either it's a ghost or it's Blue trying to come alive. Okay, July 13th is a Tuesday, so I'll have to post a random vid on Tuesday to celebrate Colby's birthday. If she does, please, for the love of gosh, tell me if she plays Blue's Clues. If she plays Blue's Clues, I think the result will be me dying. Like, the first clue is gonna be put onto a knife. The second clue will be put onto a burlap sack, and then the third clue will be a scab that I get. I'll be like, I'll sit down in my handy dandy thinking chair and I'll be like, so our clues are a very sharp knife, a burlap sack, and my scab. What's Blue gonna do with all those things? Blue's gonna stab you in the stomach and throw you in a burlap sack. Wait, you're right. Wait, no. I have just got to this channel. I am more acquainted with your other channel. Yeah, I think my main channel is more life than my live channel, so no. I had to create a storyline for the dance I am doing because it helped me with the facials and doing a story. I mean, whatever works, you know? To start a conversation, the roll fame will be posted on Monday. Ooh. We, for the plays that Hap are doing, one of them we're doing is a play called Valerie and the Curse of Fate, and if you never heard of it, then I wouldn't be surprised, because it's a student-written play that we're performing, and it was written by a student, and she is getting it copyrighted, so it'll be not public domain, but like other people will be able to do things with it. Yeah, I get it. Want to say something. So with that play, I am playing 17th century Valerie, which means I get to drink wine, which is great. Not real wine, but like this is one of my props. Of course, if you've been following along with things I do on here, then you would know that this isn't actually just a thing given to me from the school. I got this from a thrift store, but I will be using it in a play, so yeah. And then I'm also a soloist for the musical that we're doing. I don't know what I'm soloing, but like I'm doing something, so that's cool. Josh would be like, "We just figured out Blue's Clues," sing the song, and then go, "Wait a second," because the man takes forever to realize things, then chaos happens. Okay, imagine Blue's Clues the cult here for a second. Like, Josh figures out that he's gonna get murdered, like, after he sings the song, and then Blue just kind of reaches behind him, and then the Salt family, since it's Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, I'm gonna call them the Salt family, you know, Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper, and their 4 kids, will come out bringing the knife rack just over their heads, and then they'll plop it down in front of Blue, and then Blue and Magenta will come out and freaking grab the knives in their mouths, and then just kind of step towards Josh. The camera will be knocked down, it'll show the ceiling. Next thing you know, blood will splatter on the camera, and that'll be the end of the episode. Or even better, the camera falls over, blood gets splashed on the camera lens, and then the last scene is of Blue licking the blood off the camera. Oh my gosh! Whoa! You know? You know? Eh? Oh yeah, speaking of plays and musicals and all that, we're performing my own play at my school. So yeah, we have a club called Acting Ensemble, which is basically just acting ensemble, you know. And I wrote this play called I Stitched You to Be Perfect, and it's a good hour and a half long. It's a pretty decently long play. And could have been longer if I focused more on the arc of some of these 2 characters called Katie and Becky, but I didn't. And We're performing it in a couple months, which is pretty cool. We're performing it after Rally and the Curse of Fate because that's kind of the main priority-ish, so ye. I'm doing that way too fast, hold up. I do it like a TikTok. Blue's Clues feels like a cult. I don't know how. I'ma go bye. Bye, Mad Hatter. No, poor Josh. Don't do Josh like that, man. Subs. I mean, mood. Once again, GC, Gen Z taking my childhood and making it into a meme or something else. Well, the Blue's Clues reboot is a complicated story. It is better in some aspects, but it won't be better overall than the original series. I have some opinions on that. I could probably make a video about it if you guys really want me to, just comparing the two series and what I like about both and how they stack up against each other. I also have a Sandersides theory in the making right now. I have the script written, it's just a process of me recording and editing it, which I don't know when I'll find the time to because it just depends on when my sister lets me borrow her tablet. I saw a meme where it was like, girls, boys don't know pain. Boys, the scene where Steve leaves. I mean, when I saw that on TV for the first time, I the first time I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that he was gonna be gone from the show. So I was like, "Oh, bye, Steve," just smiling and waving at the camera. But then Joe came regularly on the show, and I got really sad. And then I saw a rerun with Steve in it, and I got really happy. And then the rerun of that of like the end of the season came on, and I cried that time. I was 3 years old, I think. I was definitely a tot, and I still lived like up north that time. So, yeah. I love you guys. But you guys just love inching up my arm, do you? If they have an episode where Josh leaves for college or something, I will start sobbing. I think even toddlers can put together that he's too hunkalicious for college. I'm kidding. I shouldn't have said that. Um, Quarantine has made me way too emotional. Dude, same. This is why I don't like my generation. Peppa Pig, Bubble Guppies, Blue's Clues, Dora, and more get either turned into a meme or a reboot. Just sigh. Peppa Pig always was a meme because that show is trash and thinks that toddlers have no brain. Bubble Guppies is okay, Blue's Clues is great. Dora doesn't need all those long pauses for answers. We get it, you want us to talk to the TV, you nincompoop. Dora, I think, is a hypnotization thing to get toddlers into becoming a part of her cult, just screaming at the TV. Prove me wrong. Um, I'm going to be on this live stream for a while now. Cool. I hope you enjoy your time here. I mean, you're not wrong. Blue's Clues has a short enough pause, to be honest. Blue's Clues' pauses are better because there's like a kid audience scream, like there's like that girl that goes like, "Oh, the color's green," or "That's a square. A clue, it's behind you." With Dora, they don't have another voice talking through. They just have a good 7 seconds of silence. So, you know? The 7 seconds of silence is a lot more uncomfortable than Blue's Clues and the children behind the camera screaming, "A clue, a clue!" Like, that's kind of weird, but it's not as weird as Dora. Like, I love Dora. I grew up with it. Now, Ni Hao Kai Lan. Now that's the tea, sis. Ho Ho was my main boy. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. Ho Ho's legend. Blue's Clues is legendary. Depends. It really depends on what era you grew up in. Blue's Clues is a really rough subject. It's not really thought of as great in the public eye. Then there's people like me who go, "Hey, yo, you know how I'm like a teenager and go to high school? Well, Blue's Clues, you know?" Um, for Christmas, I got a hold on. I found this at the dollar store. I didn't get this for Christmas, but I was at the dollar store with my partner, and it came with stickers. Actually, where are my headphones? That's where I put my Blue's Clues stickers, and I want to show you guys. Anyway, I have my headphones. I decked them out in Blue's Clues stickers. Decked out a picture frame with Blue's Clues stickers. It came with Blue's Clues crayons. Hold up, now that's what I want to show you guys. The Blue's Clues crayons. I mean, I wasn't thinking of showing you guys those, but like, yeehaw. Okay, so here's the Blue's Clues crayons. It has the handy dandy notebook, Blue, and Mr. Salt on it, and Mrs. Pepper, so. I didn't take them out of the package out of fear of them being broken and things, so I keep them in the package so that I could keep them preserved. It came with the thing. Yoni how Kaylin was the bomb. It was. But it comes in the colors dark blue, red, and magenta, which I find weird because this is a Blue's Clues coloring book, but they only come with one shade of blue. How are we supposed to color blue? You know? So I think I started working on I started working on the first page, but then got bored. It's also really difficult to color in here just because of how small the coloring book is. I would really like a bigger Blue's Clues coloring book at some point in my life, you know? But yeah, what was I about to say? I also got this Blue's Clues figurine set for Christmas. It came with Josh, Blue, Magenta, Shovel, and Pale. It wasn't the big one from Target. I got it from Walmart. Yeah. I know this thing came with more Blue's Clues things, but I can't think of what right now. I look who want to put pet Blue and Magenta. Now, of course, Blue and Magenta from the regular series look like paper, so they don't really look that petable. And the rebooted series, they look okay. But you want to know who I really want to pet? I want to pet Blue and Sprinkles from Blue's Room. Those were my main shnikes when I was 3 and 4 years old. I loved that series to death. That was my entertainment all day, every day, just Blue's Room. I love Sprinkles, and I've tweeted at the makers of Blue's Clues and You so many times on Twitter asking if they could put Sprinkles in the new show. I have gotten one response, and I think it was from the writer of the show, and it was just a shruggy emoji. Because I don't even think he knows who Sprinkles is, and I'm very disappointed. You know? So that was my weekly rant of Blue's Clues. Now the only problem with the reboot is that there's no green puppy. Well, Green Puppy in the regular series wasn't introduced till a really long time later on, so it might be a long time till Green Puppy is introduced into this series. Like, speaking of the series, they start advertising Magenta without glasses, but then they gave her glasses in the series, and now they're slowly starting to put glasses on her in merchandise. But it's like, if I'm getting a Magenta plushie, I want her glasses on her off the bat. But when they start with the series, they started selling her without the glasses. Like, I need my magenta glasses, excuse me? But her first appearance was Blue's Sad Day. Um, yeah, Green Puppy is. Yeah. Since we're talking Blue's Clues, when I was younger, whenever I saw a paw print on the car, I used to say a clue, a clue. That shows how much I love that show. When I was younger, not too younger, I was like 6 and my sister was 1. My sister was 1, so maybe I was like 8. So when my sister was around 3 years old, she got into her Blue's Clues phase, as a kid does. So I cut out 3 giant paw prints, and I came up with my own games of Blue's Clues, and I'd stick the clues around the house, and I'd have her guess. And one of my answers was chocolate milk, and I put the paw print on the gallon of milk, a chocolate bar in the living room, and a cup. And I'm like, this should be pretty easy considering you drink chocolate milk literally all the time. Her first guess, which I'm still very disappointed in, is a brown cow drinking beer. Don't know where she got beer from. I mean, I did put the paw print on a martini glass, but how is a 3-year-old supposed to know that? You know? My back cracked again. I don't know what that says, but 3-year-olds, man. You know us 3-year-olds always getting down. Come on, you could cooperate with me. Could have made that smooth. They have the most weirdest minds. You're not wrong. Well, depends. Yeah. And so what pictures are in this coloring book? Is there any that I'm particularly fond of? Wait, do they reuse that picture in here? That's cheap. They reused that picture multiple times. Oh, hi, TikTok. Okay, so look at this. In this coloring book, look at that picture of blue. Now if you flip... No, that's the picture of Tickety Talk. That's not what I wanted. Hold up, let me start over. Where did it go? Come on. Rest in peace, Mean Girls on Broadway. It's been a good run. It has been. It's so sad that they have to go, but you know, that's just how Broadway works. Me watching an episode of Blue's Clues and looking at a picture of Josh, we go from a wholesome dude to a man who can probably crush me in 0.2 seconds. Yeah, actually, my first introduction to Josh was a picture that I saw of him without a shirt, like flexing, saying that this is the new host of Blue's Clues, and I went, he's hunkalicious, you know? So, okay, so look at this picture of Blue. Then look at this picture of Blue. Then look at this picture of Blue. They use the same picture of Blue 3 times for you to color. I think that's cheap. And the only difference between this one and the one at the beginning is this one has no words, and this one says goodbye. Don't reuse. I want to color new things, you know? Because I'm 14, and that's something that someone my age should be complaining about. Now, if we really want to get down on my childhood, don't even get me started on Care Bears. What? You know? My hair is very staticky. Me and my mom were supposed to watch the Animaniacs reboot tonight. And then I remembered that, oh yeah, I have a stream scheduled for today because, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to add, they also have Blue's house on here. The weird thing with these crayons is, though, that all the designs are blue and not, like, in their regular color. Like, the only one that's in their real color is blue because blue's already blue. Most teens would be complaining about how their partner cheated on them or something. Me and you complain about things about Blue's Clues or any kids shows. Actually, me and my partner have a running gag that we cheat on each other with anime characters. So, like, we'd be talking about My Hero Academia, and we'd be talking about how, like, this character is really cool, and be like, oh, you're cheating on me with that character? Ooh. And, like, we get it's a joke. Like, should we joke about that? Probably not, but we both understand that we're joking, and it's great. Nah. That looks weird, actually. I look like a new person. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know if I like this or not. My head looks so big. Does that how how big my head is? Whoa, who's that and what have you done with video? Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, look at I'm back. Oh yeah, this right here was a fun story. So one night I got upset and I'm like, I want short hair. So I took a giant chunk of my hair and I just went clop. And I'm like, oh wait, that looks terrible. So then I stopped. With your hair like that, I can barely recognize you, right? Like this is this is me. Or like I had my hair up and flipped over in a hat. But then like I just move a bit over to like make my hairline in the center. I look like a freaking knockoff Hermione Granger. Like what the friggle freckle? I'm not straight, you know? Ugh. This is what we like to call Acid Trip. My favorite movie. I got to the corner, eat ice cream. I am preparing for Valentine's Day. Um, Based off of what you said earlier, I'd like to remind you that you are in middle school. Do not feel pressured bad for not having someone in your life. You I'm guessing you're literally 12, if not 13. There take it for someone with experience. If you do have a partner at the time of middle school, there is a 99 point, all the nines in a row percent chance of you breaking up with them in the next year. Because middle school is not a real place, and it's where angst goes to live and thrive until you go to high school and it slowly dies out. I've gotten to the point that I'm being really into Blue's Clues where I literally want to meet Josh. I bet he'd be a lot different than what he is in the show. I'm gonna guess that 100% right now. Um, I wouldn't call it a problem. It's an obsession. I can't blame you. I'm 14 and I don't care about relationships because in middle school you can't do anything. Mood. What instead of going into a romantic relationship, may I suggest a cuddle club? You get a club of like 10 people and you just start a cuddle pile. Yeah, I could probably do a whole rant about middle school. I think anyone can about like dating in middle school, which I will once I get to the middle school section of my school series. So yeah. Yeah, he probably is nice. I'm not knocking that, but he's probably not, Blue's Clues nice. Now you're getting tangled up in the chair. It's cold. It's 57 degrees in my room right now, so it's a lot warmer than what it usually is, but it's still cold. I'm gonna floss. I could floss my teeth with these wireless headphones. They call them wireless headphones, but there's a giant wire right here. The fact that they don't have to plug into the device directly doesn't mean that they're wireless. This is a wire. I don't know what they're talking about. Cuddle Club is officially a great idea. Of course it is. It came from me. Of course not. It's a kid's show. Well, I'm a little dumb, okay? So, Buy tech for tech. It's like buy kids for kids, but for tech. Put that down. Here, we have this candy ring that I made. The candy ring is pretty dope-alicious, and now we stab. Speaking of candy, Actually, I might show you guys my candy collection, 'cause I feel like it. I must agree with the couple club, but my friends would probably think I'm weird, so I have my stuffed animals for backup. If your friends think you're weird, then your friends aren't your friends. Like, just saying. Cuddle Club is the greatest idea that it's ever came into existence. So if they don't like that, then they deserve to burn. Just burn in the embers of the crawdad lake. Okay, so I want to show you guys my candy, but it's in a drawer across my room. Would you guys want to come with me to the drawer, or should I leave the setup for a second, get my candy, and then bring it back? In case you guys don't know, candy isn't just like eating candy. Candy is these bracelets. I make them myself. They're bracelets and things. We could come with you. Okay, cool. But they're bracelets and things that are made out of beads. So this is one that I made called Rainbow. It's pretty cool. I actually should add it to the drawer. So I'm going to unplug my Chromebook and go on a journey. But before we get to the bracelets part, I need to show you guys my army. It's my army of worms on a string, but it's not just any ordinary worms on a string. It is words on a string that I made myself out of beads. I have about 20 at this point. I also have a couple more over here, but those are my worms on a string. Like I said, I already have this bracelet. I'm going to set my lights over here. Okay, come to my stairs. I mean, I love my friends. They mean everything to me, but I just would like to see them at school, and doing drama club is my therapy, so that's enough. You know what? Fair enough. Come in here. Gonna put the cuff I just showed you back in the drawer. Well, into the drawer. It hasn't been into the drawer yet because I recently made. I ran out of beads, so now I can't make anything at all. So once I get more beads, I would probably make a candy video explaining hair and static in my face. It really is weird, and I don't like it. But I'm gonna show some more cuffs. This is a sleeve cuff. You roll it all the way up your sleeve. It's supposed to go on like your upper arm. But it's a twist cuff, so like you see there's multiple layers. It stays in place and you could move that one. By the way, I also have a bunk bed with stairs to the top bunk. Ooh, nice! They're pretty uncommon because the ladders are like the more thing, but you know. So this one's a twist. I've been twisting for long enough. I think you guys get it. Then I also have these two Care Bear ones. This one's a necklace of Funshine Bear, or it could be Birthday Bear. I mean, it's yellow and it doesn't have a belly badge, so that's either birthday or Funshine, whatever way you look at it. And then this one is a purple bear, and because of the shade of purple, you could tell that it's Share Bear. There's no other Care Bear with the shade of purple like Share Bear, so you could tell it's Share. Here's a rainbow one that I've actually made with rainbow also, and on it says disappointment because relatable, you know. And then in between the disappointment, there's a heart because yes. I'm not gonna turn it on the flip side because it has my name, but this was my second cuff of all time. My first cuff I gave to my mom because she wanted it. So yeah. Also, may I tell you the story about how a group of girls thought I was a lesbian last year? Yes, please. That sounds amazing. So yeah, there's that cuff. Here's my NB cuff. It has shiny purple and yellow beads along with just regular white and black beads. And then right here there's a bunny because I associate NB with bunny for some reason, so bunny, you know? Here is my final rainbow cuff, but this was the first rainbow cuff that I did, and yeah, so yeah, you know. The rest of these are singular beaded bracelets. This is one that Dust Mighty made for me. By the way, Dust Mighty is the one that got me into doing candy. So I encourage you that you subscribe to them. They're in the description below. They are my partner, and they're the most wonderful beings to ever exist. So this is one they made me. This is also one they made me. It says pour on it with the upside down heart being the O. It's supposed to say PLUR. It's like a candy thing, but yeah. This is another bracelet made by my partner. Most of the singular ones are made by my partner because I prefer making cuffs over singular ones because they feel fancy. But these have fancy beads and fancy charm. I could talk. This one was actually made by myself. So yeah. This one says PAL on it, made by my partner. I'm gonna put that one down because it's not going on my wrist like right away. This has the alphabet on it, like the whole freaking entire alphabet. And this one is rainbow with white around it. I also made this one. I've made a lot more, but I've given a lot of them away as gifts and things for Christmas because I already had beads. Why would I pay for a gift when I could just give them something I make, you know? So yeah, maybe one day I want to learn how to make a dress with beads, and then one day I'll wear the dress or like the shirt or sweater with beads. A sweater with beads actually sounds the most appealing, so I'll probably learn how to make a bead sweater and then wear that because that sounds cool. I could kind of imagine how to make it, but it's just the process of getting enough beads and actually knowing how to make it. So I'm just gonna come back over here and do the do's, do. Owie, that hurt. So yeah, that was my candy. Well, at least the stuff that I kept. That was the candy I kept. So last year I need to read this in yeah. So last year in 7th grade, in gym class, we had a scoliosis screening where they check our backs, and I had gym next period. The coach didn't care, so they let us choose dodgeball or computers. Well, of course you choose dodgeball. Dodgeball is like the best thing to do in gym. Like in most middle school books, they make dodgeball sound like the most horrid game to ever exist, but like it's so much fun. Dodgeball is the reason I made it through gym class. It is the best game. I chose computers, and a few minutes later, a girl came to me and asked if I was a lesbian. Oh yeah, I forgot where you're going with that story. Whoops. You know? I need to get my hair out of my face. I'm bored. Oh, so, yeah, I get it. I kinda ran out of things to talk about. Like, once I know how to screen share or, like, live stream, I could play games while I go live, but I don't know how to do that yet. I went to computer error noises and said no. She said that some girls were calling me a lesbian because I wasn't dating a guy. Like, you guys are in middle school, hackety hack. That I don't get a lot of people. People are weird and stupid. That's why I chose to be a toaster. Okay, so I guess I could talk about things and not be awkward and just be silent because I'm weird. So this is 2021, and I don't think we're going back to camp this year because COVID has not gotten any better. So I'm gonna have the summer free this summer, which is pretty cool. Is it just me, or do we live in an age where too much is expected from us? Dude, preach! Preach! Nothing happened since, but that was stupid, and now I'm pan romantic asexual, so jokes on them. Whew. Snaz. And class, you know? Like, good for you, man. But yeah, this generation, there is way too much put on us. Um, like, for instance, school. Just the existence of school is way too much. The fact that they expect us to make friends, do things, tests, like a grade does not define our worth. A grade does not define how smart we are. It's just pressure. The movie. There's no point to it all. I could see like wanting to know how smart someone is for like jobs and things and teaching, but it doesn't have to be as strict as it is. We should be able to learn what we want to learn, and just life what we want to life. And I don't like how school isn't tailored to what jobs we need. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna force you to do algebra 2, even though you probably won't ever use it in your life. And I could guarantee right now that I will never use it in my life. So yeah. Not to mention, people expect us not to be neats and do clubs, which I was going to do clubs anyway because I like theater, but like. And the theater program in our area is expanding to different schools next year, so I'm pretty excited for that. We could get everyone involved with things. Also, I meant to say Dungeon Ball isn't like dodgeball, but different. My school is just a bunch of homophobes, but there's some good people there. There's some good people everywhere. It just takes a lot to find them. Well, at the school I go to, they're actually really accepting, and they even ask if anyone has any preferred names or pronouns, like right off the bat in every class, which I really appreciate, which is really cool. Oh, I look good with like a little bob haircut. That look nifty, but nah, you know. And that's the story of how Girl Slav was gay. Yeah, yeah. Encore, encore. Take my job. You're better than I am. Hey, Chin Mouse. What noise should I make your like? I feel like he should have some kind of like not copyrighted, but like distinct noise. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Now that I think about it, it may be a good video. Probably. Anything is a good video if you have the right audience. Like legit, it's crazy. So I know this one person that posted a video of them reading a poem by John Matson in very dark raccoon makeup just at their desk, and they actually got pretty good feedback. I don't know if you heard of them, but like, the video was not good at all. I kind of told them that, but they still posted it anyway. But Okay, I can't go down any further. I have the strange urge to put a unicorn horn on that plushie. I could see that. I feel like one day I should just give you guys a PDF of Chin Mouse against a white background and just Photoshop away. And that could be like a thing. I'll do that. I'll put it in like in a white area so that or like even a black one will probably help better with the editing, and then like change the background colors depending on how you edit, and then send those out and just see what people do to him. So yeah, we got back our baby boy Chin Mouse. It is getting decently late and I have things to do tonight, so I'm probably going to wrap it up around here. I'm running out of ideas of what to talk about anyway. So I really hope you enjoyed tonight. We found Chin Mouse. We found Colby. We were tired. Do your best, Bear, after only probably not even a week of being in commission. So thank you for your service, sir, but goodbye. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to keep up with anything, my main channel is in the description below, along with my socials like Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Wattpad. The Discord's down there, and the Discord poppin'. So if you want to do any of that, go right ahead. Click in the description. It's fun. My friends' channels are also down there if you want to see what my friends are up to. But most of it's just my socials. I have way too many social medias, and I need to start posting on Tumblr more often. Well, cool. And I have finally watched one of your streams all the way through. Good job, Drama Club. And with that, I will leave you guys to it. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, and do your best.